All right, can you hear me? Good? Kinda? All right, maybe. All right. Yeah, there's levels on there. All right, let's go. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Fieldhouse for non-conference girls volleyball tonight here on Zaleski Sports. It's the visiting Chippewa Falls Cardinals and the hosts, Wisconsin Rapids Lincoln Red Raiders. Steve Maves, Braden Sutter here from the Rapids Fieldhouse tonight. It is it's a match that could go pretty quickly. It's a match that you could see go a couple more than you would expect, but Chippewa Falls coming in at a record of 20-4 on the season, 1-1 in the Big Rivers Conference, going up against the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders coming in with a record of 1-8 according to Max Preps on the year coming into tonight. So once again, thank you all for joining the Next Step Prosthetics pregame show. Today's pregame show is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Chippewa Falls, again, in that very tough Big Rivers Conference. They got the Hudson Raiders coming up on Thursday. And talking to Coach Luke Heitke Starks before the game, and he had just mentioned that, and I've talked to Luke before in the previous years, but the gauntlet of the Big Rivers Conference never gets easier, and it's always tough. On the other side, Wisconsin Rapids taking on, obviously here tonight, and the Wisconsin Valley Conference. Right now looking like maybe a two-team race between maybe three, depending on how good DC Everest is, but Spash, Everest, and Marshfield atop, and Wausau West. We saw Wausau West here a couple of weeks ago, and the Warriors are right there at the top of the conference as well. We'll have our starting lineups and get going here in just a moment. We got a handful of games on the network tonight. You can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com. Along those lines, we've got Lourdes Academy at Amherst and boys soccer. Stevens Point is at Eau Claire Memorial in girls volleyball. Tri-County at Pacelli in volleyball. Marshfield is at DC Everest in boys soccer. Edgar's at Stratford in girls volleyball. Marathon and Newman Catholic. Greenwood is in Loyal. And Owen Withy is at Columbus Catholic in volleyball tonight. So thank you all again for tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Today's pregame show was brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. We'll step aside to hear from our friends over at Next Step. Come back with your national anthem here on Zaleski Sports.
We have team members in our lives, whether it's this or that or friends, and he's my team member that looked for my best interest. And he said, we're going to get you up walking without the walker. And I'm like, oh, really? And he says, yeah, we are. I'm really grateful from the bottom of my heart to Shai and his staff because they made the impossible seem possible.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
By student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats, and place your hand over your heart for the playing of our national anthem. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Number 17, Lauren Shepard. Number 8, McKenna Wood. Number 13, Barrett Bovier. Number 6, Riley Turrock. Number 11, Emma Hepner. Number 3, Bryn Von Hayden. And libero, number 2, Isla Sings. The Chippewa Falls Cardinals are coached by Luke Heidke Stars. And now, for the Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders. Number 5, Avery Dunn. Number 8, Emma Anderson. Number 7, Natalie Bone. Number 3, Ruby Martin. Number 14, Danica Rosenthal. Number 2, Layla Patrow. And libero, number 4, Layla Patrow. The Wisconsin Rapids Red Raiders are coached by Faith Bazzelli. The officials for tonight's matchup are Stephen Bowers and Matt Bryce. Good luck to both teams in tonight's competition.
All right, we're ready to go here in Wisconsin Rapids tonight. It's the Lincoln Red Raiders and the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Isla Sins, the freshman libero for the Cardinals. Bryn Von Hayden, Riley Turhark, McKenna Wood, Emma Hepner, Barrett Bovier, and Lauren Shepard for Coach Luke Heidke Starks and the Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Wisconsin Rapids will go with Layla Patrow, Avery Dunn, Emma Anderson, Danica Rosenthal, Natalie Bone, Ruby Marty for the Red Raiders here tonight. Glad you're joining us. Reminder that today's volleyball match is presented by Wisconsin River Orthopedics. For all your orthopedic needs, place your trust in Wisconsin River Orthopedics. Learn more at WROinstitute.com. The Cardinals out of the Big Rivers Conference, one of the best conferences from top to bottom in the state in girls volleyball. No doubt about it. And the senior leader, Lauren Shepard, will be in to serve it up. Underway here in just a moment. Lauren with the jump serve. Rosenthal up to Dunn. Over to Bone, the wind and the far attack. And a bit too far. Chi High leads 1-0. Lauren Shepard heading to Winona State's 2-0 Cardinals. And an ace for Shepard and his quick 3-0 lead for the Cardinals. Not much going so far as we play on here at the Wisconsin Rapids Fieldhouse. We'll be back next Thursday, I think it is, when Wisconsin Rapids plays DC Everest. Braden and I heading across the river to Port Edwards on Thursday for Assumption Port Edwards girls volleyball. Another big night of football coming up on Friday. Big one on Thursday as well. Mosinee and Wausau East football. Avery Dunn, the senior, in to serve. Avery sends it over and aced it. Avery Dunn with the ace. Wisconsin Rapids usually starts out pretty well. The two sets or the two matches that we've seen against Auburndale and Wausau West, they jumped out to 1-0 leads and then faltered the last three. At the net, the left-hand pushover is good for Barrett Bovier, and it's 4-2. Kylie Swoboda served it. Emma Anderson attacks it. McKenna Wood, the sophomore. One sophomore, one freshman. The rest, and two sophomores in the starting lineup, I should say. Bryn Von Hayden, the number 3. And then juniors and seniors the rest of the way. The attack off of Patrow. And Riley Terhark, the senior, with the kill. 5 serving 3 here in the first. Rylan Whitrock in for the first time tonight. Barrett Bovier will serve it up. And off the side of her hand, and a service error. Now to serve will be Natalie Bone. Natalie with the serve, popped up by Shepard. Sins to the near side for Willa Reisinger. And 4 hits, that would have been 6'4" Chi High. Michelle Tra in for the first time for the Red Raiders, number 1. Riley Terhark to serve it. Senior goes right at Lillian Krubel. Back sets it, blocked by Rosenthal. Danica right over the top, back and down. Ruby Marty in for Wisconsin Rapids. In to serve for the Red Raiders, Nini Brostowitz, the libero, also in. Good crowd has filed in here to the field tonight. Down the line, popped up by Claire Hepner. Good pass by Dunn. Ruby Marty over again. Dug out by Sins. To Shepard into the net. Rapids has their first lead. 7-6 Red Raiders. And into the nets goes Marty. We're tied at 7. Bruce Orthodontics provides comprehensive orthodontic care for patients of all ages. They are now accepting new patients at their Marshfield office and accept most insurances. At Bruce Orthodontics, they're changing lives one smile at a time. Isla Sins, the freshman, right over the top of the tape, aces it off a Tra. Good crowd here at the field house. Appreciate the crowd watching online as well. Girls non-conference volleyball here on Zaleski Sports. Back-to-back aces. 9-7 Cardinals. Check out a couple of our other games here. Spash at Eau Claire Memorial. Passes up to Whitrock. Nice pass by Rosenthal. Sins digs it out. Up to Shepard. Dug out by Brostowitz. Right back to Whitrock. Ryland goes strong. And 10-7 Chi High. Spash on Claire Memorial have not started yet. Tri-County and Pacelli just in their warm-ups. Newman and Marathon in their warm-ups as well. Sins has to send it over. Free one here for the Red Raiders if they use it. Dunn back sets it to Rosenthal. Dug out by Hepner. Right back to Shepard. Brostowitz. And Dunn doing the splits, but unable to come up with it. It's 11-7 Cardinals. DC Everest 0, Marshfield 0. That's boys soccer from Marshfield, or from DC Everest tonight. And down it went for Whitrock. Lourdes Academy and Amherst 0-0 in the first half. Edgar at Stratford girls volleyball. Edgar up 11-2 already. Punched over by Whitrock, dug out by Sins. Back sets it across. Marty is there. Dunn sends it over. Sins sets it back up again. Far side of the attack. Rosenthal can't play it back. It looked like Riley Terhark, maybe. Nope, number 9 is Willa Reisinger on the kill. So Edgar and Stratford girls volleyball tonight as well. Greenwood at Loyal. Joe is live up in Loyal. And Owen Withy and Columbus Catholic are live from Columbus Catholic. Play at the net. Down point Cardinals. Over the top it goes. Ruby Marty is there. Rosenthal from the back row. Popped up on the attack. Dug out. Emma Anderson. Slide dig made by Von Hayden. Anderson to the back line. Another great save sent over by Beauvier. Dunn. Far side for Whitrock. And missed hit it off the side of her hand. And good rally won by the Cardinals. 14 serving 8. Chi-Highs has 8 of the last 9 points here. In the middle again on the attack by McKenna Wood, the talented sophomore. It's 15-8. Cardinals. Natalie Bowen back in for the Red Raiders. Bryn Von Hayden continues her serve for the Cards. Dunn to Whitrock, switch sides this time. Isla Sims with the dig. Near side for Shepard. Cross court, and Lauren scores again. See if coach wants to take a timeout. She does. 16-8 in favor of Chi-High. First timeout here in the first set. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. Wirtz & Company will give you peace of mind with that much-needed roof repair. Have a remodel dream for what used to be your favorite room in the house? Living area, kitchen, bath, bedroom. If you can dream it, Wirtz & Company will make it come true. Wirtz & Company will also build your next home. Wirtz & Company of Wisconsin Rapids, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz & Company on Facebook.
$16-8 Chi-High here in the first. Popped up again, and Avery Dunn out of the timeout. Gets point for the Red Raiders. And Rylan Whitrock will be back to serve. Another talented sophomore on the court tonight. Shepard sends it over. Rosenthal to Dunn. In the middle for Anderson. Blocked to the net. Popped up again. Anderson over the top. Sins with the dig. Near side for Shepard. The wind and into the net. Rapids scores their 10th. Serving 16 here in the first. Nice serve by Whitrock. Chased down by Dunn. Right back to Bone. Dug out by Sins. Left hand smash over by Barrett Beauvier. And a side out there for Chi High, and they take a 17-10 lead. Layla Patro back in for the Red Raiders. Lauren Shepard, the senior, to serve it up. Went right at Patro. Far side for Bone. And rode the tape. Played back. Rosenthal all the way to the back line. Bone again at it. Natalie with a nice attack. Wound up that time and put it down. Lillian Krubel back in. Popped up by Shepard. Back line for Anderson. Played it again on the wind, the attack, and the kill for Riley Turhark. 18-11. Chi High. Tylee Swabata to serve. And she aced it right through the fingertips of Patro. Wirtz and Company of Wisconsin Rapids is ready to construct your dreams. If you can dream it, Wirtz and Company will make it come true. Wirtz and Company of Wisconsin Rapids at 715-213-1281, 715-213-1281, and Wirtz and Company on Facebook. 20 serving 11. Far side, Krubel, the left-hand attack. Lillian on her first try. And threw it again and down for Emma Hepner. That's 21-11. Full team effort again here for Chi High. As you would expect with a team that is 20-4 this year already. Shouldn't say already. Playoffs starting in about 3 weeks. Back line and just missed the back corner. 22-11. We can take a look at that actually for you. They're not too far away. I know conference play just started in a good majority of the state, but it is not too far away. The regionals for divisions 2 through 4, about a month. Tuesday, October 21st is when regional action starts. Danica Rosenthal with the block. So 5 weeks from tonight. That's still quite a ways. It's also the first week of football playoffs. That one is off the block of Turhark, or on the attack for Turhark. And it's 23-13 here in the first. Metalco in Wisconsin Rapids is one of North America's largest aluminum billet and slab producers. Come get to know Metalco and how their mission, visions, and values set them apart. Find your future job at Metalco and apply online at metalco.com. We're at set point here in the first. And Barrett Beauvier, who's had a really nice first set, trying to finish it. Danica Rosenthal on the line, dug out by Shepard. Beauvier there again. Back sets it. And dug out. Rosenthal. Beauvier back passes on the attack by Turhark at the net, and that'll do it. And Chippewa Falls takes set one, 25-23. At one point in this set, Rapids had a 7-6 lead. Chi High goes on a run and finishes it off and wins it 25-13. Be back with set 2. You're watching high school girls volleyball and Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
At R&R Flooring and Furniture, we sell products that look good and products that last.
You want a great selection at a great price and a company that stands behind their products? You will find Wolfcraft, Ashley, Marshfield Furniture, and more.
Looking to get the best sleep of your life? We have a mattress for you. Get a 15-year non-paraded high-bred mattress for only 25 cents a night, and we also carry adjustable beds. When it comes to flooring, furniture, and mattresses, it's easy. Come to R&R Flooring and Furniture today. That's all it takes.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Be a part of a Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest, September 13th and 14th. Start each morning with a potato or buttermilk pancake breakfast and shop over 125 handmade arts and craft vendors. Also, make sure to check out the Kids Zone, yummy food court with maple specialties, beer garden, and a comedic grilling show with TV's Mad Dog and Meryl. Don't miss the 33rd Annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 13th and 14th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and follow us on Facebook.
Northwoods Windows has been helping homeowners all over central and northern Wisconsin with replacement windows, patio entry doors, and more. We've done installations in over 10,000 homes, including cottages, churches, and businesses. Our installers are trained, experienced professionals, and we're an authorized dealer of home improvement products from some of the top manufacturers. We offer free in-home consultations, no-pressure sales, honest pricing, and a job well done. Contact Northwood Windows today and see why you should choose us.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
All right, welcome back to the field house here in Wisconsin Rapids. Pacelli 8, Tri-County 3 after their first set. We appreciate you all tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Dave Hahn checking in from Bowler. We appreciate Dave for sure. Dave closed in on 200 career games as a public address announcer all over the northeast part of the state, and was in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood last week for an instant classic between Stratford and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, as you would expect between those two schools in football. But looking forward to seeing Dave again, closing in on 200 career games as a public address announcer. Emma Anderson starts the second set off for Wisconsin Rapids with a kill, 1-0 Red Raiders. Dave, an all-around sports junkie. He is one of the top sports fans, not just of high school sports, but professional as well. What number are you on here, Dave? He's at 192. That was his 192nd game as a PA announcer, public address announcer for his career. Nini Brostowitz in to serve. Dug out by Lauren Shepard. Bovier to the near side for Terhark. Far side, Natalie Bone off the top of the block. Chased down again. Terhark from the middle. Patro to Dunn. Grubel with the left hand. And Rapids has a 3-1 lead here. Brewers hosting the Los Angeles Angels, the California Angels, the Angels of Anaheim, whatever you want to call them. The Angels in the outfield. Brewers lead 1-0 in the bottom of the second inning. There are a lot of those movies that I grew up watching. Some of them, some of the most underrated movies of all time. And the cast, I just saw some online. Wow, what a play. Krubel done to Brostowitz. Bovir to Terhark, left hand. And Rosenthal's got to send it over. Get into my movie rant here in a second. Rosenthal with another block, 4-2 Rapids. But one movie that I think very underrated, especially with the cast members that it had, definitely Angels in the Outfield. I mean, it was not that they were movie stars when they were in it, but a lot of really good actors in that movie for sure. Brostowitz chased down by Dunn, can't be played up. For 90 years, Valley Communities Credit Union has been part of your hometown team. Local, trusted, strong. Valley Communities Credit Union, where communities come first. Federally insured by NCUA. There's a lot of older baseball movies that I grew up watching that don't get the love that they should. Angels in the Outfield is one of them. Little Big League, a really good movie where the 12-year-old takes over. There's a kill down the line. The kid takes over as the owner of the Minnesota Twins. I was talking about movies last year at one point, more so on the basketball side. And that was popped up, and a kill for a whistle did blow. Yeah, there you go. Goodness. Got to blow it a little bit louder. Point for Wisconsin Rapids. But talking to Olivia last year in basketball at one point, and brought up Like Mike with Little Bow Wow, and she had no idea who Little Bow Wow was. I was like... It was, yeah. Well, I was because we were listening to music at one of these places last winter, and tied up Ruby Marty there, 6'5", Chi High. But there's so many guys now that are called Lil and Little, and she didn't know who the OG, not OG, because Lil Bow Wow was little in the early 2000s, but there's a nice play there by Wisconsin Rapids. We're tied at 6, but Like Mike, an unbelievable movie. Coach Carter, yeah. The ones that are based on real life, that kind of just I like the fake ones. Oh, what a play that was by Michelle Traw. Lauren Shepard on the attack. Traw's got to send it back over. And blocked there by Emma Anderson. Not a whole lot of volleyball movies. First one that comes to my mind is Air Bud. He was in all the movies, all the sports. Right in the back corner for the ace. As Claire Hepner, the senior, did not agree with it. But again, just looking at this cast from Angels in the Outfield, after this point we'll do that. Dug out by Rosenthal. Popped up, Whitrock, Ryland, Isla Sins is there. Lauren Shepard again. Tipped at the net. Popped up by Rosenthal. Danica sends it over. Isla Sins is there. Beauvier near side. Shepard again. Dug out by Marty. Dunn passes it back to Rosenthal in the back line. Sins, Beauvier, McKenna Wood into the net. Point, Wisconsin Rapids, 9-6 Red Raiders. Danny Glover, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Tony Danza, Christopher Lloyd. Matthew McConaughey was in there. Probably some other big names that off the top, if I saw them, I would know that they were big-time actors, but yeah, definitely a movie to go and check out. Danica Rosenthal over again. Right back to Lauren Shepard. The wind and the side out. Big point for Chi High. Rapids rattled 5 in a row off there. Josh Harder checking in. Appreciate you all watching here tonight. Chippewa Falls won the first one 25-13. Rapids playing better here in the second, leading 11-7. Brewers with the lead over the Angels. Speaking of Angels in the outfield, once again, Mike Trout is going to be missing out on the postseason. Angels were eliminated from the playoffs over the weekend. Can't be chased down there. It's point for Chippewa Falls. Being a Yankee, yeah. Don't want to call it a bust of a career because his numbers are incredible, the numbers that he has been able to put up. But the injury bug has bitten him a number of times. And being on a really bad team has not helped either. He's had chances. I mean, he just a couple of years ago signed a massive contract, but must love Southern California. That back corner for Emma Anderson. The California Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. When that Angels in the Outfield movie came out, they were the California Angels. That gave them too much power to be named after the entire state. Emma Anderson again. 13-9. Wisconsin Rapids. Avery Dunn to serve it over again. Chased down by Beauvier. At the net, Terhark. At the net again, Dunn. And it's going to be out. Point, Chi High. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last, saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. The jump serve was a good one. Krubel mistimed her swing, and it's 11 serving 13. Kaylee Hagman, the senior. The server. And a long serve that time, and Rapids has surpassed their first set point total. As they stand 14-11. Nini Brostowitz on the serve, up ahead to Terhark at the nets. Avery Dunn able to get over there. Natalie Bowen off the nets. Eric Bovier trying to tie this one up here for Chi High. Over it goes, Nini Brostowitz. Avery Dunn with the sneak back set. (15-13). Ritchie Funeral Home has been serving family after family in Nakusa and Wisconsin Rapids since 1957. Find the very best in personal service at Ritchie Funeral Home. Find them online at ritchiefuneralhome.com. Natalie Bone to serve. Dug out by Shepard. Bovier sets it up. Attack by Reisinger. Bone able to get it over. Bovier again in the middle. On the attack. Dunn. Brostowitz can't play it up. Back and forth we go. 14 serving 15 here in the second. If you're Wisconsin Rapids, got to feel much better, obviously, than you did after the first 38 points. We play here in the second. Riley Terhark has been all over the place. She serves an ace, and we are tied at 15. And Michelle Tra continues her tough night on the back line. Econ Electric is your local residential, commercial, and industrial electrical service provider since 1970. People have turned to Econ Electric in Wisconsin Rapids. That is Econ Electric of Wisconsin Rapids. Brostowitz able to get it over. Bovier, near side for Shepard. And Chippewa Falls has the lead here in the second. Terhark over again. Pops it up to Krubel. Whitrock. Sins is there again. And blocked by Rosenthal. Danica with a lot of emotion on that block. Ruby Marty on the serve now. We're tied at 16. Shepard again, back corner. Tries there. Dunn sets up. Far side, Whitrock. Cross court. And over it goes. Dunn. Marty. Whitrock. Sins flying all over the place. Off the block and down. I'll tell you another story that that happened on Saturday night, I think it was. As Lawrence Shepard pops it up. Marty, Whitrock. I've seen some wild rallies here. And down it goes through the blocks. Willa Reisinger again. Isla Sins, the freshman. Serve it up. Again, going right at Michelle Tra. Whitrock. Sins is there again. Shepard winds up down the line, and it was just a bit out. Had some close calls in this set. And Danica Rosenthal will be in to serve. Jump serve from the senior. Dug out by Claire Hepner, number 12. Lauren Shepard. Rising up and smashing. Just like these players bring their best to the court, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has a winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Emma Anderson a bit strong, and Chippewa Falls the first to 20 here in the second. But Saturday had a chance to go up to Marathon Park Saturday nights. First time ever seeing them. We got to got to go see Monster Truck Rally at Marathon Park. It wasn't quite Monster Jam, but it was pretty cool. They have Monster Jam is coming to the Rush Center in Green Bay in March. I am going to buy tickets right away. McKenna Wood through the block. I'm hooked on it now. My son loves monster trucks, and being that it was so close to Marathon Park, we had to go. But definitely looking forward to going to Monster Jam at the Rush Center in Green Bay at the end of March. Over the top it goes again for Avery Dunn. I think it was like the Monster Nitro circuit or something. It's pretty fun. And out it went, and it's 21-20. Everybody asks, like my mom called me on Sunday, say, did the kids have a good time? I said, yeah, but I had a good time too. I'd never seen monster trucks before. Chase down, and an ace for Dunn. We're tied at 21. Right? Yeah. There we go. All right. Avery Dunn, the senior. Up to Shepard. Sins is there again. Terhark. Grubel goes cross court. Bovier sent up by Dunn. And Natalie Bowen muscles it too far, and it's 22-21. Nakusa Port Edward State Bank proudly supports our local athletes and their families, from business to personal banking and everywhere in between. Let Nakusa Port Edward State Bank work for you. Jump serve by Kaylee Hagman. And through the block and played over, my goodness. Dunn back sets cross court. Shepard is there. Near side, Terhark through the block. Rapids making it close, but one of the top teams in Division I is trying to finish it out here in the second. Very entertaining second set here from the Rapids Fieldhouse. Dunn, Shepard is there, Bovier. Jumped a little early, did Emma Hepner, but still able to get it over. Bowen on the attack again, popped up by Shepard. On Hayden, rides the tape and down for Terhark. And we're at set point, 24-21. And we're at set point here in the second. Mutual of Austin Insurance celebrating 150 years. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwatson.com. Find agents near you. We'll step aside, 24-21. Timeout Rapids. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
If you ask us, picking out new furniture should be fun, and when you work with us, it is. Home Furniture's free design assistance in your home or in our store. We make the process as easy as possible by helping you envision what your furniture and your room will look like. What inspires you? Visit Home Furniture today to create a single sofa or an entire room. We'll help you bring it all together. Dream it, create it, love it. Home Furniture's free design assistance, West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Here we go, over the top. Popped up, Emma Anderson. Hagman. Terhark tries to finish it, and she does. Riley Terhark, the senior, continues her successful nights. And Chi High takes set 2, 25-21. We'll be back in about 3 minutes with the third set. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
Take your valuable possessions from outdoors to indoors with help from ShedsDelivered.com. It's your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. Headquartered in Loyal, Rod and April make it easy. Just visit ShedsDelivered.com to design your perfect structure. With short lead times and free delivery and installation, Sheds Delivered is the smart choice for outdoor storage. That's ShedsDelivered.com. Go today.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
I got referred to the orthodontist and I was really nervous, but in my 2-year process, the staff was very welcoming and very kind to me. My brother also had treatment here and he was very happy with the smile. I'd recommend Bruce Orthodontics to all my friends and family that want a beautiful smile just like us.
When I come in for my appointment, the wait is really short. All of the workers are very kind and sweet. They try to make sure that everything in my mouth is just right after my checkup, and Dr. Bruce is very nice.
I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
All right, welcome back to the Field House here in Wisconsin Rapids as we get you ready for set number 3 here tonight. Chippewa Falls leading 2-0. Stratford in trouble tonight as the Edgar Wildcats lead Stratford 24-21 in the second set. The Cats took set number 1 as well. Short serve. Lauren Shepard starts it off with an ace, and it's 1-0 Chi High. ShedsDelivered.com is your one-stop shop for sheds, barns, cabins, garages, greenhouses, chicken coops, and hunting blinds, all crafted by skilled Amish artisans. See their display lots in Marshfield, Medford, and Wisconsin Rapids. To get more information at ShedsDelivered.com. Going right at Nini Brostowitz that time. Avery Dunn, the back set to Emma Anderson. Beauvier to Terhark. Beauvier to McKenna Wood. Tipped at the net. Rapids in the net. And it's 2-0 Cardinals. Next up, Prosthetics. Providing prosthetics and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. We'll have an opportunity at the conclusion of this game to go down for our Key Savings Bank post-game show. Talk to winning coach and a player of the game as well. And right on the line. And it's a point for Wisconsin Rapids. No argument there from Coach Luke Heitke-Starks. Avery Dunn in to serve. Popped up by Shepard. McKenna Wood at it again, right over the top of the block, and nobody home as Whitrock was a little further back. 3-1 Cards. Kaylee Hagman in to serve for Chippewa Falls. And they'll have Hudson on Thursday, Big Rivers Conference matchup. Got a good one going on in Eau Claire. And they're going to, yeah. It went over, but it was on this side of on the far outside of the antenna. Heck of a play there by Coley Graff. Hagman over again. Broswitz, Dunn sets it over. Chased down by Shepard. Bovier, Terhark again, popped up by Whitrock. Coley Graff that time. Shepard hits the floor. Cross court it goes at the net and played up by Dunn. And back to Chi High it goes. Rapid Shimano Heating and Cooling, place your comfort at home as their highest priority. Give them a call or find them online at rapidshimano.com. It was the hottest day of, pretty near the hottest day of the month today. It won't be like that for much longer, thankfully. There's a point down and 6-1 Cards. Supposed to rain, a chance to rain tomorrow. Hopefully start to cool off a little bit. The first day of fall is technically on Monday next week. Graff goes long, and it's going to be out. Rapids calling for a touch. Didn't get one. Never mind. 87 tomorrow. I didn't realize that. Goodness. I didn't realize it was supposed to be so hot tomorrow. Chance of rain on Thursday. Blocked at the net, and it's all Chi High here in the third. 8-1 Cardinals. 87 tomorrow. Chance of rain on Thursday, 75. Slight chance, a very minimal chance on Friday for Friday Night Football. 68 degrees. Chance of thunderstorms Saturday and Sunday. And Avery Dunn couldn't get that one over. It's 9-1 Chippewa Falls. And timeout will be called by Wisconsin Rapids. We'll step aside, come back with more from the third set. You're watching high school girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedsDeliver.com.
Hey Gilbert, did you hear Mittens in Marshfield's running a huge anniversary sale and the savings are explosive?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a great deal on some furniture and take it easy this semester.
Anniversary? Already? Party!
Ah, Poindexter's lost again.
Oh my cookies!
This store is huge and everyone is so friendly.
You'll geek out over our huge anniversary savings at Mittens in Marshfield.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Score from DC Everest Middle School. DC Everest 2, Marshfield nothing in boys soccer tonight. And you can check out all these games at ZaleskiSports.com as wheels are falling off here for the Red Raiders. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Nine in a row for the Cardinals. Alexis Alger in for Chippewa Falls. Hagman again, aces it again, my goodness. Feel your home at the best from Home Furniture. They've got locations on Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover. Ruby Johnson in for the Red Raiders. And a service error by Kaylee Hagman ends the run. 9 serves in a row. That was the 10th serve in a row. Now it'll be, I think Avery should, yep. Nini Brostowitz in to serve. A little miscommunication there for the Red Raiders. Brostowitz with the serve. Chased down by Beauvier. Right back to Terhark. A little wide, and it'll be 3 serving 12 here in the third. Williams Plumbing and Heating is locally owned and operated right here in Wisconsin Rapids for all your plumbing and heating needs. Why look anywhere else? Call Williams Plumbing and Heating or find them online at williamsplumbingwr.com. Solaris is your hometown fiber internet provider. Just like our athletes bring their best to the court, we bring our best to your home with lightning fast, reliable fiber internet that never quits. Stream, game, and connect without missing a beat. Get connected, stay connected at Solaris.net. Over it goes for Alger. At the net for the senior. Willa Reisinger back in. Barrett Beauvier to serve it up. At the net for Rosenthal. Danica with the kill. Just let Carrie Van with State Farm be your go-to for all your insurance needs. Carrie and her staff are always there to help you understand your options and come away with the right coverage for you. That's Carrie Van with State Farm here in Wisconsin Rapids. Natalie Bone serves it up. Beauvier back sets it to Terhark, who can't finish. 6 serving 13 now. Sins, Beauvier again, and on the line in the kill for Reisinger. Shouldn't financial advice focus on you, your goals, and your dreams? Your Modern Woodman of America representative can help you plan for all stages of life. From protection to saving to retirement, call Scott Patrick at 715-424-1873 to start the conversation. 715-424-1873. Shepard. Rosenthal to the back line. My goodness. Cardinals flying all over the court. And Rosenthal dug out by Beauvier. Sins. And off the fingertips from Reisinger. 7 serving 14. Ruby Marty in to serve. Back line, popped up by Claire Hepner, number 12. Brostowitz diving. Dunn back sets it, and a kill on the back line by Reisinger. Perfectly placed for the senior. Tonight's game is brought to you by Ski's Meat Market, made of custom apparel, Key Savings Bank, Culligan Water, and Express Employment. Thank all of our sponsors. Can't do it without them, that's for sure. At the net, Dunn over the top. Shepard back corner and out. Good wind there by Lauren. A lot of good games tonight on Zaleski Sports. After the conclusion of this one, go check them out on YouTube or you're watching this one. McKenna Wood over the top, and Dunn jousted by Wood and Anderson. McKenna Wood with the point. Anderson over the top. In the middle for McKenna Wood. Blocked by Whitrock. Shepard winds. Sins on the attack again by Beauvier that time. Barrett Beauvier, who's usually setting everybody up, gets the kill. And miscommunication and an ace. 18 serving 8. Popped up again by Tra. Avery Dunn sends it over. At the net, Beauvier to Wood, out. A little wide that time. Back line, points. Cardinals. Popped it up, Dunn chased it down. The middle for McKenna Wood. Was it touched? It was not touched. I'd have to. And Coach Heitke trying to get an explanation here. I won't mark anything down on my end, but line judges and the two officials conferred that it wasn't. So we'll see. Otherwise, they will replay the point. And it is going to be a Chi-High point. Dug out by Marty. Avery Dunn is there. Back sets it to Emma Anderson. Emma with the kill. Coley Graff back in. Avery Dunn to serve. Pops it up. Beauvier. Terhark does it again. Chased down by Dunn. Graff. Right back, Terhark again, why not? My goodness, what a night for Riley. 22-10. Over it goes, popped up. Hagman, who went on that 9-serve run, trying to finish it off here, 23-10. Gailey went on a 10-serve-in-a-row rally at one point. It was 12-1 in this set. Hagman over the top, it goes again. Chased down by Dunn. Bowen from the back line. Von Hayden, Terhark. Far side for Natalie Bowen through the block. Going to be played over by Von Hayden. In the middle, Emma Anderson down. Emma with the point. Nini Brostowitz to serve. Short serve. Beauvier there again, but rejected by Rosenthal. Nini Brostowitz again. Beauvier off the block, popped up by Graff. Alger, I believe, on the attack on that last one. Bovier again to Alger again. Back corner is out. 23-13 now. Alger again. Terhark. In the middle for Rosenthal. Got another one. 23-14. Short serve. Terhark winds again. Dug out by Patro. Far side for Bone. Chase down Dunn. Natalie Bone's going to swing again and off the side of her hand. We are at match point. (24-4) Passing. Going to try and finish it off. Serving. And it will be played over. Played over again. Bone is there. Dunn to Rosenthal. Bovier digs it. Alger sets up. Terhark. Chased down by Avery Dunn. Back corner. Set up again. And just a bit wide on the attack by Reisinger. Ryland Whitrock back in. Natalie Bone in to serve. Natalie Bone, line drive, serving a nice one. Bovier is there. Terhark blocked. Bovier there again. Sins. And dug out by Dunn. The attack by Reisinger over the top of the tape from Bone. And over it goes Graff. Bovier in the middle. And Dunn digs it out. Whitrock cross court. Bovier. Reisinger, Dunn, Whitrock, Sins, Bovier again, Terhark. Dug out by Bone, chased down by Dunn. Whitrock again. Alger with the dig. Terhark, pardon me, that was Swabada in the back. And Sins off the roof, they play it up again. Oh my goodness. Off the ceiling. Dunn, Rosenthal. Bovier is exhausted on the Chi High side. She sets it again. Plays it again, and it looked like it was touched. Yeah, I think it was touched. I think Chippewa Falls is going to win it. And on that exchange, Chippewa Falls will complete the sweep here tonight. It is 25-15 here in set 3, and Chippewa Falls wins it 3-0. Key Savings Bank postgame show coming up next. Key Savings Bank proudly brings you tonight's postgame show. You'll feel right at home from the moment you walk through the door. At Key Savings Bank, enjoy all the perks of working with your local community bank. Experience it for yourself by stopping in or online at keysavingsbank.com. What a way to end the third set here tonight. A nice long rally. Chippewa improves to 21-4. We'll be down on the court. Talk to Chippewa Falls when we come back. You've been watching girls volleyball on Zaleski Sports, presented by ShedSliver.com.
We have something that we're trying to create at Key Savings Bank called Outward Energy. We don't just want to have the doors open, our members walk through. We want to be where they are. We go to meet them, we participate in their events. We think that's vitally important for us to show that Key Savings Bank is a part of the communities that we're in.
We received a very positive reaction from our community. On average, we had 250 to 300 kids alone that entered our building for the Halloween party. That didn't include the adults, grandparents, parents that brought the children. It's wonderful to be out in our community grocery shopping with my Key Savings Bank apparel, and families walk up to me and say, "Hey, I attended your Halloween party."
So about a month ago, I was approached by Sheriff Becker of Wood County Sheriff's Department, and he asked me if we'd want to participate in the Back the Badge bench press meet. So Key Savings Bank sponsored, had a $500 sponsorship to that, and I myself participated in that. and it was a really great experience. There was about 40 different people that participated throughout Wood County and actually the state. So with the Sheriff's Department obviously doing so much for us and throughout the community, it was just our way of giving back.
And now when I tell my friends and family what I'm doing or what I do every day or what involvements I'm doing, they're like, oh, that's the bank that offered the Halloween party. That's the bank that does the Christmas party. That's the bank that sponsors these golf events. So our awareness alone has just become amazing in the last year.
Key Savings Bank participates.
All right, welcome back to Wisconsin Rapids. Chippewa Falls with a 3-0 sweep here tonight over Wisconsin Rapids. Coach, a clean sweep, but Rapids didn't make it easy, especially in that second set. Just talk about coming on the road and getting a win.
Yeah, it's a long trip over here, so to get over here and play and get out in 3 and head back home, we'll take it.
We've talked before the game, big Rivers Conference game coming up on Thursday against Hudson. 21-4 on the year, but nothing really matters until you get into the Big Rivers. Just talk about another big game coming up.
Yeah, Hudson's tough. They're a very similar team to what we are, so I think it'll be a really good match. But, just going to use the energy of playing at home, and hopefully that works out in our advantage.
First time seeing you guys live, for me anyway, flying all over the court. I mean, it was a lot of fun to watch. Just talk about the energy that these girls bring every night.
Yeah, it was fun tonight. Everyone got to play on our bench, which was awesome, and contributions across the floor. We've been working really hard at our defensive pursuit the past couple of weeks, and so it's nice to see that.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Good luck on Thursday.
Thank you.
Bringing our Celeste Sports Player of the game. Riley, just talk about, Coach mentioned a long trip over here, but coming in and getting a clean 3-0 sweep. Just talk about getting the win.
Yeah, I think our team just brings a lot of energy, and we all really enjoy each other and really have fun with each other. So it's just super easy to play with everyone, and everyone just cheers for everyone. It's just a super fun team to play with. A very upper class heavy team, but you got a freshman in there playing libero, flying all over the court. Just talk about the teaching that you guys do with the younger players. Yeah, I think everyone really steps up as a leader. We don't really have like a designated leader. I feel like all the upperclassmen really take their role, and everyone, like all the DSs, they all like help her and stuff, and she's just doing really great. She's such a coachable player, and she just listens to everyone, so yeah.
And again, I just talked to Coach about 21-4, great record, but Big Rivers Conference, what it's all about. Just talk about another big conference game coming up.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to really work hard. Hudson's been a good competition for us the past couple of years, so I think it'll be a really fun game to play against them.
All right, we'll put you in the house, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you this. This thing is a little loose, so
okay.
Don't worry about it. All right, hold on. We're gonna wait for these.
Oh.
Wait for them to move quick.
Okay.
I want to get you out of here.
I'm Riley Terhook, and I'm in the house.
Thank you, Riley.
Thank
Congratulations. Thank you. All right, with that, we're going to sign things off here from Wisconsin Rapids. It is Chippewa Falls 3, Wisconsin Rapids nothing. A clean 3-0 sweep, and Chi High improves to 21-4 on the year. They'll take on Hudson on Thursday for a massive conference game. Braden and I will be across the river in Port Edwards on Thursday. It'll be the Port Edwards Blackhawks hosting will be hosting the Assumption Royals in girls volleyball on Thursday night. Hope you all have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you again on Thursday here on Celeste Sports.